Hello everyone, my name is Varun Mitra and welcome to the video. In this particular lesson, we are going to talk about setting up filevault for your project. After completing this training, you should be able to set up filevault for your project. These are some of the key concepts for filevault. These would be covered during the course of this session. Filevault is a tool that is created by Adobe and it allows you to map your CRX content to your file system. It basically allows you to serialize your CRX content onto your file system. It allows you to check in and check out code from your repository, and it works very much like a source control system. So let's just see how you can quickly configure filevault at your end. So let's just go ahead and configure filevault for your project. Filevault is provided with each and every AEM installation. You can go to your CRX Quick Start OPT directory and you will find this filevault directory in here. This contains a filevault.zip and a filevault.tgz file. Zip is meant for Windows and TGZ will work fine on a Unix or a Mac operating system. You can copy the zip file, you can paste it within your C drive. You can also paste it at any other location that you like. I have pasted it within my C drive and I've extracted it as well over here. So this is my filevault directory. It contains this bin and this lib folder. What I'll do next is I will simply provide the path till my filevault bin directory in my path system variable. You can just go to my computer, right click and choose the properties option. It will open up a windows like this. You can now click on advanced system settings, go to environment variable and look for the path system variable. You can provide the path till your filevault bin directory right over here. You can copy this path and you can paste it right over here. Once you have done this, you would be able to execute different filevault commands right there from your command prompt. So we have configured filevault by extracting the zip file and by providing the path in our path system variable. Now let's just go ahead and make use of it for fetching some content from our repository. So what I'll do is I will go to my AEM project. This is my AEM project that I earlier created. In here, I will rely on filevault for serializing some of the repository content. I'll go to the UI apps folder. I will go to src, main, content, JCR root, apps, company project, and I can go to any one of these components. If I were to create a new component using CRXDE Lite, I would be able to fetch it to my file system using filevault. What I can also do is I can provide some new filter definitions. You can just go to content meta-inf vault and you can open up this filter.xml file. What I'll do is I will simply provide a new filter root definition over here, and this will allow me to fetch some new content from my AEM server. Let me quickly go ahead and do that. I will simply copy one of these filter roots. I will paste them over here and I will simply change this company project to geometrics. So this will also fetch the geometrics designs from my repository. I can save my changes and now I can go back to my JCR root directory. I can go to the JCR root directory and I can open up a command window over here. What I need to do is I need to use the following filevault command. The command that I'll use will look something like this. That is vld -- credentials. Since we are using filevault for the very first time, we need to provide our admin credentials. And then I will provide the CO, which stands for checkout. I will provide my AEM server link over here, that is localhost 4502/CRX/ I will provide a dot over here and I will provide -- force. This will connect to my AEM server and it will fetch the geometrics designs path and it will create it on my file system. You can now go in here, you can go to etc designs and you will find the geometrics path and you will see that this content is being brought down from your repository. You can similarly modify your filter.xml file to contain more such repository paths and you can keep on adding or fetching content from your Java content repository. So we have seen how you can easily fetch content from your repository using filevault. So now you should be able to set up filevault with your project, and you should be able to use it for fetching content from your Java content repository. Thank you very much for watching this video and have a great day.